Mansfield Cable Access presents Mansfield High School basketball. It's matinee basketball on a Saturday afternoon, and we are going to go right into it as the Mansfield Hornets play the 3-1 Canton Bulldogs. Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Farrell. I'm with Tommy Faria. Tom, welcome back to the broadcast crew. Good to see you again.
Great to be back at the James Albertini, Mark.
We are here because this game was played at the very last minute. Scheduled yesterday at about 2 o'clock. As you know, the two games that Mansfield was going to play against Taunton were postponed by a COVID outbreak over in the Silver City. So as a result, I know Mike Vaughn had trying desperately to get a game. He finally got one, and here it is today. The Canton Bulldogs are 3-1. They beat Stoughton twice and then beat Sharon, then before losing by one by Sharon. And there is a basket right off the bat by Brian C. to give the Hornets a 3-0 lead. I will give you the starting lineups, folks. For Mansfield, it's Brendan Foley, number 3, TJ Guy, number 5, Maddie Highland, number 12, Maddie Bowen, number 23.
That's an offensive foul.
And Brian C., number 30.
Great job by Brendan Foley drawing that offensive foul well in position.
And that foul is on Eric Mishler. He is the best player for the Canton Bulldogs. The Bulldogs starters are Ryan Connerly, number 0, Will Keefe, number 2, Eric Mishler, number 3, Steve Burbank, number 11, and Lance Dorsalis, number 14. Didn't have much time to do a setup. They didn't even do the anthem today, Tom.
Bulldogs come right out in a 1-2-2 full court press.
Matt Highland with the 3, no good, and the rebound is by Steve Burbank, and here come the Bulldogs. 6:49 left. It's 3-0 Hornets. Mishler, now that is Connerly with the shot, no good. Off to the races.
Oh,
Highland is tripped up, but no foul. Followed by Bowen, no good. Rebound by Connerly. Here comes Eric Mishler going into deep traffic and loses the ball to Brian C. Here comes Mansfield. Maddie Bowen, of course, wearing number 23. Quick pass in to Brendan Foley for 2, and we have a timeout.
Quick 5-0 lead for the Hornets, Mark. It seems like Canton just got here.
Literally, they did.
They basically just walked into the gym in this new COVID era. They walked into the gym, and 10 minutes later, they're throwing the ball in bounds.
Of course, the coach of the Bulldogs is Ryan Gordy. He's in his 10th year. He's a Mansfield boy. 81-106 is his record. Former Hornet player and captain. So he knows the system well, but the question that everybody has anybody got the horses to stop this team? Matty Bowen, as I mentioned, he's wearing number 23 because his number 2 jersey was lost somewhere. Number 2 is his number on the road. He is averaging 31 points a game. He's had 30 and 32 in the 2 games against King Philip. And as I was bemoaning the fact in my last broadcast about how with the short season that Matty might not have a chance to make it to 1,000 points. But if he keeps on this pace, Tom, anything's possible.
I wouldn't put it past him. He's as good as any 1,000-point scorer that's up on that banner, Mark.
Absolutely. And TJ Guy should be up there, too.
Yes, no question.
Will Keefe puts it up, no good. Rebound by Guy, and he comes out on the break. To Bowen in the corner. Back out to C. Foley to Highland, gets it inside to TJ Guy. He is fouled underneath.
So no basket. Doesn't every team in the Hawk Mark have a 6'6" kid that leads the break?
And it's heading to Michigan to play football.
Pushes the ball up the center of the court and leads the fast break.
TJ misses the first one. The foul was on Ryan Connerly. That was his Connor Knee. That was his first and team's second. Hornets have yet to commit a foul. And the second one rolls off for TJ.
Well, you can't blame football season on the early season missed foul shots.
No, that's true. And you know, I was saying too, as a quick pass in, no good, but a foul on Brendan Foley. What a joy it must have been for Mike Vaughn, though, in a way, to be able to get these kids without having played football first.
Right. No nagging injuries.
Right.
No, he's going to be out the first 3 weeks.
Eric Mishler will go to the foul line. He scored a season-high 17 in a 46-40 win over Stoughton on the 7th. He was a Hockomock League All-Star last year and the team's leading scorer for the 2019-2020 season.
Yeah, he's got some nice size, Mishler. He's 6'3" or 4", I'd say. Maybe 6'2". Boy.
Does not get the second shot, so foul shooting is not a priority, I guess, in this game so far.
Like I said, folks, they just got here off the bus and had to play.
Connerty brings up the ball after the loose ball, gets it over to O'Keefe. And Steve Burbank now back over to corner, but he loses the ball, and the Hornets will have possession.
Hornets, of course, in their traditional man-to-man. Canton drops back on the 1-2-2 a little bit, maybe a half-court 1-2-2. Oh, no, it looks like it's a box and one on Matty Bowen.
Good luck to them on that.
Yep, box and one on Bowen. Look at the defender is not even watching the ball.
Hornets, of course, setting up around the perimeter as they always do. Brendan Foley to Matt Highland, into TJ Guy.
Get out of there, Matt.
Into Bowen gets hammered but doesn't get it, but he does walk on the is it a foul? Or
foul.
I think it's a foul, yes.
Hey, great job when you're playing against the box and one. Matty, the kid is smaller than Matty Bowen. Matty is doing a great job of posting him up.
A lot of contact, though, in there, so. TJ Guy will make the drive in.
Draws the foul.
Gets it off the glass. They didn't give him the foul, but he did get the basket, so those are his first two. 7-0 Hornets, 4:46 left to go in the opening quarter. You can see some similarities in what Canton's running to what Mansfield runs, obviously, with the Mansfield pedigree and the coaching staff.
Great scrambling man-to-man defense by the Hornets. They are working hard.
Eric Mishler, clock is down to 4, 3, 2. They're not going to get a shot. Well, they do get a shot off. It does not go, and the ball is still alive, and Mishler comes away with the rebound. Gets it back out to Matt Giglio. Tommy, help me out with that one.
I'd say Giglio.
Giglio, it will be now for all you folks in Canton who might be listening on our live stream. I apologize if I'm wrong.
Look at this matchup. TJ Guy playing man-to-man.
Taking a lot of time, though, and there's 10 seconds on the shot clock again. Now that is a in and out by Will Keefe, and this time Matty Bowen comes away with the rebound. Gets it up to C. Tried to get to TJ Guy underneath, just a little bit too long. And Canton will send Dylan Wen into the ball game.
3 substitutions for the Hornets, Mark.
Giglio goes out. Hornets send in 3 different players. And there is Chris Hill with his first action of the year. Chris battled the virus, and now he's back.
Great to see him back on the court.
It is good to see him back. You know, it's amazing with the points that the Hornets put up without him in the lineup.
Anthony Sacchetti into the game along with Jack Colby as well.
Yep, the pass was a little bit short, so Canton comes away with it again. 3:26 left at 7-0. Mishler.
Wow.
No good.
Man, is there a lid on that basket for Canton?
TJ Guy will bring it up, and he does a lot of that. We saw that at the Garden in the state semifinal last year.
That backdoor cut is just not there.
Not there yet.
No.
Under the basket, still comes out to Connerty. Out to Mishler.
Oh,
Mishler has it slapped
good
away.
hands.
Guy has it up ahead to Matty Bowen. 2 people
come
on
on
him,
now.
and they're just going to call it out of bounds.
Come on now.
Well, I'll tell you.
Wow.
I guess Matty Bowen's reputation has gone out there because they're going to make him work for every point he's got, Tom.
Yeah. I thought 2 guys fouled him on that play, but.
Yep. Matty Bowen has 725 career points at this stage of the game. And he takes a 3. No good. It goes over the backboard, and we will be Canton ball here. His 32 points against King Philip tied his career high, and that was in a 79-71 overtime loss at Lynn English last December. So,
in all my years at Mansfield, I can never remember back-to-back 30-point scorers.
That's pretty impressive.
It really is.
I wonder if Mike Piclamini did that at all. I'd have to look that up.
I know.
He was a guy who could put a lot up in a short amount of time.
Yeah, Mike got all the shots he wanted his senior year.
Foul is on Jack Colby. That's his first.
Oh.
Brian Connerty out top with Colby guarding him, and that is not a happy thing to do.
No,
Colby
there's a steal.
And Colby has the steal, and he's going to go in and has it blocked.
Great defense.
Steve Burbank got back there to block it, but Canton has to go the length of the court. 2:02 left to go. It's 7-0 Mansfield.
Hornets still pitching a shutout here, Mark.
You know, I saw something I thought I was going to see. The North Attleboro girls on live stream at Stoughton put the first 23 on the board before Stoughton got a basket right at the buzzer at the end of the first quarter.
Wow.
So you don't like to see that.
No.
The weave inside, and Missler does not get it. Chris Hill with the rebound. Chris Hill brings it down to Matty Bowen here. Bowen, again, he's going to challenge, and this time they finally give a foul on him. That almost could have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, he just didn't establish himself defensively.
The foul is on Dylan Wen, and the Hornets will send Matty Bowen to the foul line for his first points of the game, hopefully. First one is short. This is starting to remind me, Tom, of that Attleboro tournament game last year. You remember they had such a hard time with the foul shots in that one.
Yeah.
Even as they were battling back from 12 points down to win that game by 2 points, it was still a struggle at the foul line. That's not characteristic for this team. That one rolls off, too, so I'm just going to shut up. I'll just look the other way.
Of course, Matty traditionally is an excellent foul shooter.
Oh, absolutely.
And so isn't TJ Guy. It's very uncharacteristic here. Maybe they just woke up an hour ago.
That could be. Tried to get the ball underneath the Burbank. It goes off of him, so Mansfield will have the ball. 1:24 left to go in this opening quarter. And 7-0. Could be more. But let's not get greedy. All right, Chris Hill has it at the elbow.
Man-to-man.
Chris looks like he's put on a few pounds of muscle this year. They do change a lot between freshman and sophomore years. TJ really with the three, no good. Rebound.
Bowen
underneath.
Put back.
By
Matty Bowen.
Matty Bowen. His first basket of the game, his first points. 9-0 Mansfield. Connerty is going to try to penetrate, gets it off to the side. Back out top to, I think that's Burbank. Yes, it is. Oh, TJ Guy goes down. Just a little foot confusion there, no foul. Will Keefe in the corner gets it back out to Connerty. Connerty tries to make the benefit. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They go back out. 1 second. That shot was not off.
Great defense.
And that is a 30-second violation. Outstanding.
Wow.
So Mansfield will have it with 29.2 seconds left in the quarter. Some substitutions. Connor Hunter comes in for Canton for Will Keefe. So Jack Colby has the ball to start this possession. Gets it across.
Oh, little 1-3-1.
Jack Lasbury Casey in the corner. Back to Colby. He's going to take the shot off the rim. Rebounded by Chris Hill. Powers his way up and gets the basket.
Work.
Chris Hill's first basket of the year, and it was a good-looking one.
Bulldogs went to a 1-3-1 half-court zone.
And that is the end of the first quarter with the Hornets still pitching a shutout, 11-0 over the Canton Bulldogs. Tom, what a great defensive effort down here at that last Canton possession to force the 30-second violation.
Just relentless, man-to-man defense, nonstop. Great switching. They switching a lot, most of all of. On defense, they're switching man. Just very hard to penetrate. But I will say Canton did get some nice looks in that quarter.
They
just
were working.
wouldn't fall.
And as I said, you can see the similarity in what Ryan Gordy runs to what Mike Vaughn runs. Yeah. Obvious reasons. Yeah. For those of you who are watching on our live stream here on Mansfield Cable Access, a reminder that at 2 o'clock, we've got a girls' game here, and it won't be against Canton. The North Attleboro Red Rocketeers from the Davenport Division will come in to visit the Mansfield Hornet girls, and so plenty of basketball action today, and we're glad to bring it to you. Trevor Foley will make an appearance here now for the Hornets. Lasbury Casey is still in. Highland. Both Foley brothers are in. Brendan's in, and Brian C.
Eric.
A little bit of a different look for the Hornets. Maybe a little faster team right now. I'm not sure.
You got to play a 2-2-1 on offense to counter the 1-3-1. Good skip pass.
Highland over in the corner to C for the three. Bounces high, no good. Rebound fought for. And Julius Hicks comes down with it for Canton. Here come the Bulldogs. Connerny wants to penetrate. Gets it over in the corner to Hicks. Back out to Connerny. Looks like straight man right now, Tom, right?
Oh, yeah.
And number 5
He traveled.
Dylan Wen, and he travels on the way in. That actually rhymes a little bit. 11-0 Hornets. 7:32 left in the second quarter. Highland goes over to Lasbury Casey. He's been getting some pretty good playing time lately. But the ball is stolen away. Mishler trying to control it. He's facing a strong defense. Well, I tell you, Connerty is not afraid to penetrate. Just not able to finish, and there's an offensive foul on him. And that will be his second foul, Tom.
Wow.
So the guy who's probably showing the most energy right now for the Canton Bulldogs is all of a sudden in foul trouble, and he will come out. And that's Max Schnock going in for him, number 21.
Ryan Gordy's just looking for some answers right now. Looking for anybody that can put the ball in the hole.
Well, I think the one thing that's noticeable instantly is that there's just not a lot of muscle on that team. I mean, the Hornets are so much stronger.
Oh, that's not one you're going to get away with. That's
and
not
that
the
will
skip
be
pass.
Mansfield ball, though.
That's not a skip pass you want to make.
No, it was a little high.
You got to be patient, come across court, and then to the corner.
Lasbury Casey will inbound it to
trap?
Brendan Foley. Foley gets it out of the trap. C out to Lasbury Casey. Back to C in the corner.
One more pass.
Another
Nice
pass
job.
there to Brendan Foley. No good on the three, and the rebounds by Mishler.
You know, this zone is slowing the Hornets down, though. Of course,
These aren't.
They're not
these are
the starters,
the next tier of Hornets, and we got the. I can see we have Guy and Bowen ready to come back in the game. Mishler, he's going to try to penetrate. Gets it off the glass, no good, and a rebound by Lasbury Casey. He's been active. That's good to see.
Oh, nice backdoor.
Brendan Foley just didn't have anybody to pass it to on the baseline drive, unfortunately.
You got to pull up and take that little 8-foot jumper right there. He had a beautiful little 8-foot baseline
over in the
jumper.
corner to Merliani. Merliani, yes, that is Colton Merliani.
Good try, Mark.
Foley gets it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And here come Guy and Bowen. And Lasbury Casey and Trevor Foley will go out. A couple of substitutions for Canton as well. Lance Dorsalis comes back in, number 14.
You know, Mark, because of the reduced schedule, you know, TJ Guy and Matty Bowen, there's a pretty good chance they're not going to get their 1,000 points. But like I was saying earlier, there's Bowen with the
I'll
three.
tell you, Bowen keeps doing that.
He might.
And that gives him 5 points in the game so far and a timeout. And I would believe that is by
Canton.
It is by Ryan Gordy and the Canton Bulldogs.
As a longtime follower of Mansfield basketball, I can say that those two are as good as anybody that we've ever had here at Mansfield.
And like you say, Tom, it's really unfortunate because I've seen a couple of teams have 2,000 pointers at the same time. We saw one last year with Bryant Sissio and Qualeem Charles of Attleboro that made it in the same year. Attleboro's had it happen 3 times. Mansfield has many fewer 1,000-point scores because of the long gap we had in talent around here.
Right.
And also when you have a lot of kids that are talented, a lot of kids get the ball, so one kid's not going to pile up a lot. But, yeah, looking at this season beginning with, if we'd had a normal season of about 25 games for them, 26, 27, if they go to a state title, then, you know, certainly I think both Guy and Bowen would be there. But I'm thinking that Bowen might still have a shot if they give him the ball a lot. course,
well, if we can keep adding some extra games here on Saturday afternoon.
Well, the question, too, and Bowen gets the steal, and he looks like he's going to try to get in alone, and he does. And he misses the shot, but a nice follow by Matt Highland. So Highland cleans up on that one, and it's 16-0 Hornets. 5:33 left to go.
Look at this quick full court man-to-man here. Surprise him with it.
Will Keefe will bring it across. Tapped by T.J. Guy, and the steal is his. Looks for Bowen.
Nice
now to Highland
pass.
on the cut. Highland gets it in.
What a
beautiful.
What a look.
Beautiful pass and a nice right on target layup for Matt Highland.
He sees the court so well, Matty.
Matty Bowen does. Yes, he does. He's a complete player, no question about it. The outside shot by Dorsless is no good. Rebound by Brendan Foley. And a whistle. And a mask apparently is falling down in somebody's face. So they have to call a stoppage. One of the COVID rules. The other COVID rule that you might see here, everything is, except for inbounds plays from under the basket after a made basket, everything goes to the sideline. And it's supposed to be 6 feet of spacing, but they haven't really been judicious on that. Guy powers it too strong. Canton saves the rebound. Here comes Mishler. Mishler brings it across. Overseeing the court. Gets it to Nate Mai. In the corner.
You know, another thing I noticed with the Hornets, they give baseline. We were always taught to take the baseline away. Yeah. The Hornets want to send the offensive player to the baseline.
And they collapse people on it so quickly.
Well, when you got TJ Guy and Chris Hill as the last line of defense.
Absolutely.
You know, basically you're saying try your luck. Taking a baseline. There's a steal.
Steal by Brian C. He gets bumped. Foul. They don't call it, but he gets the basket. I guess they're letting them play a little bit, huh, Tom?
Wow.
20-0. 4:13 left to go in the first half. Mansfield has not let Canton on the board yet. Mirliani has the ball at the top. Gives it off to Mai. Now to Mishler for the three. No good. TJ Guy with the rebound, and here come the Hornets. In the corner to Foley. Looks inside to Guy. He's going to go straight up. A lot of contact there, too, but you know what? I think they just feel like they have to give Canton that extra contact, and now we'll have another timeout taken by Ryan Gordy.
Boy, I feel
they have no answers over there. It's 22-0 Mansfield with 3:44 left to go in the first half.
This is Ryan's worst nightmare.
And you know what? The scoring is really spread out. I mean, right now, you have had 6 players score for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Nobody has more than 5.
Yeah.
So this is I guess what you would call in the cliche world, a total team effort.
5 for Bowen, 2 for Brendan Foley, 4 for Guy, 4 for Matt Highland, 3 for Brian C., and 2 for Chris Hill.
Mike Vaughn, the coach of the Hornets, won his 300th career game, 300th career win at King Philip in the last game, and I forgot to tell the North TV audience about it during the game. Not sure the King Philip fans were as interested in it as perhaps the Mansfield fans were, but he's 390 in his 17 years. This is his 17th season. 12 straight winning seasons, 8 straight with 20 or plus. 2 state title games they played in, of course, 1 Division I title in 2018. Plenty
winning 300 games in 17 seasons.
Pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
Eric Mishler has the ball for Canton and a whistle.
Double
dribble.
Oh,
now,
boy.
Tom, you will notice, too, the whistles aren't that loud because they're not blowing them. They're pressing a button. Those are electronic whistles in the hands of the officials.
Sure.
And sometimes they're not heard that well, even out on the court. Chris Hill stops, gives it to Jack Colby for the 3. Almost, but no deal. And the rebound is by Will Keefe of Canton. 3:12 left to go. It's still a shutout, 22-0.
Canton ought to extend their range here a little bit and get some open looks.
It's so tough to get away from their defenders, though, as we just saw, because Matty Bowen steals the ball away, gets up to Chris Hill. He will go to the basket, falls off the back rim, though. Everybody's has to get a little bit more acquainted with the rims here on Saturday afternoon, early Saturday afternoon, in fact. Another steal by the Hornets.
Slaney
gets it up to Matty Bowen. Bowen will go in and score easily.
Bowen's got 7. You were talking about a 23-0.
24-0 now.
Now it's 24.
Wow, 2:28 left to go in this half. I would hate to think that the Bulldogs wouldn't get a basket before halftime.
Mark another steal.
And you know, folks, I have to remind everybody, Canton is 3-1. They're not awful. They beat Stoughton by 5, then Stoughton by 6. They've had close games. They were at Sharon, they won by 3, and then they lost a one-pointer on the 14th against Sharon. So, I mean, they've been in 4 close games, but they've still had 3 wins out of those. So this is a shock to them. Mishler will take the 3 right at the buzzer, no, and Jack Colby has the rebound. Colby brings it up patiently, looks inside to TJ Guy, but he's fouled by Mishler.
This is a small team out there for Canton right now. They are going small.
That is Mishler's second. That is the 6th team foul. So the Hornets
resetting the shot clock.
The Hornets will be shooting on the next foul. Jack Colby has it. Keith closely marking him, gives it off to Chris Hill, now to TJ Guy on the elbow.
Oh.
Inside to Hill, missed him. It wasn't quite there. It's open for a second, but the ball slapped.
Can't be late on that, Mark.
Yep. Slapped out of bounds by Canton. It'll be Mansfield ball. And, of course, this is one of those COVID-type examples. Normally that would be an inbound under the basket. It's out in front of the Canton bench. A whistle and a foul.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul is on Jack Colby, and that's his second. One of only 3 team fouls against the Hornets.
I missed that foul.
I didn't really see it that well either, but
I was watching the ball.
1:33 left to go. It's 24-0 Mansfield. Canton desperate to get a basket here, but the Hornet defense is just impossible to penetrate.
There's
an outside shot.
There
you go. That's the first basket. Eric Mishler. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Nguyen. Dylan Nguyen with the 3-pointer on the baseline.
Shot.
Slaney's shot was no good, but the Hornets get the rebound back. TJ Guy at the perimeter over to Bowen. Bowen on a spin move, takes the pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound, Slaney. Back to Hill. To Bowen. Oh, they moved that ball around so fast, no whistle.
3 seconds. I missed it.
Oh, might have been a mask. I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
It might have just been a mask slippage. So it's 24-3 here. Mansfield in the lead, 52.1 seconds left to go, and the Hornets will inbound right in front of us.
Reverse that ball. Oh, set play.
Matty Bowen for the 3. No good. Rebound is by Wen. And here comes Canton. Slapped away by Hill. Slaney has it. And slapped away by Mishler, and he's going to go in for a layup. And it doesn't go. He went up too high. He tried to flip it off his wrist.
Use the glass.
Rebounded by Slaney. TJ Guy underneath now. Spin move, go up and roll it in.
Nice soft
TJ
shot.
Guy gets the basket. He's got 6 points. 14 seconds left to go. Canton's last possession.
You even hold it for the last shot here with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Carry.
And they call a whistle with 5.6 seconds left. And the foul is on Andrew Slaney, his first, 4th on the Hornets. 5.6 seconds left, 26-3. Mansfield in the lead. Canton will inbound. Out to Keefe for the 3. No good. Rebounded by Guy, and that will be the end of the first half of play here at the James Albertini Memorial Gymnasium in Mansfield. The Hornets 2-0 and looking every bit of it. 26-3 lead over Canton at halftime. Tom, we just marvel at the offensive potential of the Hornets, but the defense is what really set the tone for this game.
That is Mansfield's calling card right there. If you do not play in your face, man-to-man defense, you will not play for Mike Vaughn. And that's why he has 300 wins.
That is the truth.
You can never count on the ball going in the hoop, as Canton can attest to today. But you can always count on stifling man-to-man defense. That there's no excuse for not playing that. And that's why the Hornets are so successful.
Well, I've got the scoring for you. It didn't take long to figure out Canton's scoring. Dylan Nguyen had the three-pointer near the end of that first half of play, and that is it for the Canton Bulldogs so far. Just 3 points. For the Mansfield Hornets, Brendan Foley has 2. TJ Guy has 6. Matt Hyland has 4. Matty Bowen has 7. Brian C. has 5. And Chris Hill has his first 2 points of the year. And so very balanced for the Hornets. As I'm watching here is in our 2-minute and 30-second halftime, I see why they pay Mike Redding the big bucks to be the athletic director now. He's the one with the mop cleaning off the floor. I notice a lot of athletic directors tend to pull in that job, too, among the many other things they've had to do during this pandemic. Man, Mike's first year as the AD, and I would never have wished this kind of year on anybody starting off a job. Between all of the potential scheduling problems, for instance, they still don't know if the 2 boys games and 2 girls games against Taunton will be played because Taunton finally has come back to practice after a lengthy pause in the program. So I just think right now it's just a ton of aggravations involved in getting an athletic program going, but it's so good to see it back, and it's something that obviously we hoped for the kids' sake. We are so happy that they are able to play.
I would love it if they could keep adding some games as we go along here, Mark, and maybe get up to 12 or to 14 if the state allows it, of course, the MIAA.
Well, and of course, there will be the Hockomock Cup tournament at the end of the year, so there will be additional games played.
Right. But
the question is if they can get those 2 games from Taunton, and that will give them 11 in their regular season slate. This short notices for broadcasting is a little bit hairy, but so Canton has the possession right now. They're down to 4 seconds in the shot clock and a 3-pointer by number 33, Colton Merliani. And it's 26-6. Brendan Foley gets it back out. TJ Guy now in the right corner. Back to Foley to C. Highland with the 3, no good. Ball is out of bounds and a foul.
Against Canton.
And that is on Matt Giglio. His second foul, first in the half. And of course, we are all masked up here, so if I sound like I'm in a wind tunnel. And beautiful pass from Bowen to Guy. That's one way to start off the half. 28-6.
That play worked like clockwork. Well, it helps when you got a 6'6" center.
Yep.
Except in the alley-oop.
And you can see TJ Guy is just really built like a proverbial brick, you know what.
Yes.
I mean, he is definitely ready for Michigan. And hopefully for a football season starting in March. Long 3-pointer, no good by Merliani, and Guy has the rebound, brings it up, gets it up to Brendan Foley. Foley tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds.
For you young players, that was not TJ Guy's fault. Foley did not take a great angle to the hoop. TJ tried to lead him on the correct angle for a lefty layup, and he just took a wide angle and couldn't reach the pass.
Julius Hicks comes in for Canton, and Mishler goes out. For a while, they had a little confusion as to who was going out. I almost thought maybe they could leave 6 in, help them out a little bit. But Steve Burbank has the point guard duties right now, gives it to Hicks. Hicks is going to try to penetrate, takes the little runner, no good. Not a bad idea, though. Rebound by Guy.
Nice pass.
A no-look pass, but Guy wasn't there either. He was close to it, not quite there.
He thought he was going to run a little harder down the center of the lane.
Canton has the ball back now. Burbank takes the spin move, stops, tries to go to Hicks, cutting in, and it skips off his foot, out of bounds. Mansfield ball. 5:56 left to go. 28-6, the Hornets lead.
You know, I'm always looking at the coaching aspect of the game, Mark. When you make a bounce pass like that, you got to make the ball sit up, and it stayed too low.
Brian C. into Matty Bowen, fakes twice, has it knocked away by Mirigliani. Nice block.
That was a great defensive play by Mirigliani.
And he maintains possession, looks and it's slapped away now as a race for the ball. Bowen almost gets there, but Mirigliani manages to get it back. Gets it across 15 seconds. The shot clock stolen by C. And Brian C. will bring it up for the Hornets. Getting his feet wet again after missing all of last year. He's doing a nice job, no question about it. Matty Bowen at the top, inside.
Money.
TJ Guy, quick spin, quick basket. And Guy now has 10 points.
There's no answer for TJ.
I'd be scared to death to cover him. He's that strong.
He looks so much leaner and stronger.
Keefe gets it back out to Giglio, now back to Mirigliani. Finally getting my Paisans names right. Spin move by Burbank is no good. Rebound, Guy has it. And Guy will set things up. And it's fun to see TJ almost acting like a point guard sometimes.
Look at this.
Here's another spin move. He has it knocked away by Hicks, but he gets a rebound and does the behind-the-back flip and gets it. What a nice basket by TJ Guy. Wow. There's some athleticism right there for you.
When he posts up down there, it's unstoppable.
Maybe this will be TJ's 30-point game tonight. You never know. 32-6, the Hornets lead. 4:07 left to go. Mirigliani has it. He's going to look for Hicks. Hicks is trying to take on. He gets past, but just the ball is deflected away. It was in the hands of Keefe for the three. No good, and Guy has it, and he will settle it down. And a whistle, timeout, called by Mike Vaughn on the Mansfield sideline. So with 3:51 left to go in the third quarter of play, the Hornets have a 32-6 lead. Tom, we're seeing it at both ends of the court now.
Just relentless defense, great spacing on offense, great backdoor cuts like we're used to. Mansfield teams are used to. You know, and I will give Ryan Gordy some credit here. He started the game changing the defenses. He did some half-court man. He did some full-court 1-2-2. And now in a game like this, he's strictly in a 5 or a man-to-man defense. It's time for his team to learn how to. It's a good learning tool.
Absolutely.
Guys, we're playing man-to-man. Deny your man the ball. Deny your man scoring. This is only going to make his team better. Playing man-to-man against Mansfield. There's no sense of trying any further gimmick defenses.
Well, Mike Vaughn has a few different souls in the game now. Matty Bowen's still there, but Chris Hill's back in. Anthony Sacchetti is in. Trevor Foley is in, and Jack Colby is in. Hill almost had a nice quick cut opportunity. Trevor Foley gives it to Hill. Back out to Bowen.
Roll, Chris.
And I thought I heard a whistle, but I guess not. So that was Chris Hill going in, though, and Chris powers the ball in. One thing I've been told, and Alex Salaki, when he worked the games with me, sometimes those squeaks of the sneakers sound like a whistle.
Electronic whistle.
Yeah. Matty Bowen comes down with the rebound on the miss by Mishler. Now Jack Colby over on the elbow, up top to Sacchetti. He looking for somebody, and he finds Colby. Now back out to Sacchetti. Chris Hill going for his first three attempt. Gets it.
There it is, Chris. Great down screen there by Matty Bowen.
And again, you look at Chris Hill over the next couple of years, and if you have the outside, the inside strength that he's put on, he's got more muscle. What do you expect from him there? And then you take his range out behind the three-point circle. You got a pretty scary player. Rebound by Bowen. Hill thinks about another three. Gives it off to Trevor Foley, who will take it. Off the rim, rebounded by Merliani
Oh,
up to Hunter. Now back Merliani at the top. Tries to penetrate. Mishler will take the three and hits it. That was a nice one.
first hoop of the game for Mishler.
Yep. And that's something you don't expect for him to be
No.
off the board as long as he has been. Trevor Foley wearing the number that TJ Guy used to wear. Of course, last year TJ would go between 4 and 5. We're not sure why, but all right. Hill back out to Bowen. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Bowen double teamed. Gets it out. 3 seconds. Sacchetti's shot is off the rim and in. Gets the nice bounce. Sacchetti gets his first basket, and it's 39-9.
7 different Hornet scorers now.
1:26 left to go in the third quarter. Quick cut in. Mishler. Spin move, no good. Hill finally comes down with the ball, gets it up to Bowen. He will start the break. Bowen makes a quick move. He is assaulted on the way in, and this time they do call it.
You know, ordinarily you'd pull the ball out in that situation, a 1-on-3, but Matty made a quick crossover dribble, and it just kind of opened right up for him.
Foul is on Connor Hunter. That's his first. And Bowen will go to the foul line. And still not exactly where he wants to be at the foul line yet. That's his third attempt without a point. Number 4 coming up. I won't look. How's that? I can't. I have a job to do. I have to watch it. Doesn't get it.
He got his rebound, though.
But he gets his own rebound, and he is fouled again. And I believe that's on Hunter again. It is. And that's his second. This one will just be an inbound.
Now, Matty's got great athletic ability, but that's more than athletic ability. He is a nose for the ball that you just can't teach.
Mike Vaughn giving Matty a little bit of a rest here. TJ Guy at the top. Looks. He's going to drive.
Are you kidding me?
He drives, holds the left hand out very far, fully extended arm, and then swoops it in. TJ has 8 points in this quarter alone. Hicks with the ball for Canton. Now back out to the top now. Connerny. Now to
got away
Mon.
with a little push off there. Oh, he called the body.
Mon went inside and is fouled. Bazor Mon. And the foul is on
Trevor Foley.
Trevor Foley. That's his first. Hornets have only 5 fouls in the entire game.
Wow.
Mon misses that one.
I don't know how that's possible. 5 fouls in a game where you're playing intense man-to-man defense.
Well, there's a certain level.
But I'll take it.
There's a certain level of precision to what these kids do. Misses them both. Rebound by Jack Colby, and here come the Hornets.
What about the rebounding edge, Mark?
Oh, absolutely.
I can't even imagine.
I wish I was able to keep it.
I know it's got to be 40-3.
Colby is fouled, and that is on Julius Hicks, I believe.
Every time Canton missed, they only had 1 shot opportunity in the first half.
So at 28.8 seconds, the Hornets inbound the ball. Sacchetti to Colby. Now to Slaney, back out to TJ Guy. Colby will take the drive in. Ball was deflected somewhat, and Canton comes down with the rebound. That's Max Schnock who brings it up. And the lay-in by Mon misses the mark. Trevor Foley gets it up. 1 second. Colby gets off the shot and he hits it. Colby hits the 3 at the buzzer. 44-9. Mansfield leads after 3 quarters of play. Tommy, that was a pretty dominant quarter.
And the Hornets are playing 10 different players as well, using the entire roster.
Oh, definitely. It's doing their best to get as many kids involved because, well, you know, it's tough when you don't want to beat up somebody, especially as nice as Canton was to come over here and play a game. You know, I mean, you don't want it to be very bad hosts for them. But
I'm sure Ryan is, very close with Mike Vaughn as well, Ryan Gordy.
Yep.
And, you know, part of the reason Mike is playing 10 kids is he doesn't want them rubbing this in. He doesn't want to rub this in.
One of the baskets I saw in this quarter apparently is a 2, and I'm not sure which one. Might have been Sacchetti's.
Yeah, I had Sacchetti as a 2.
All right, so that is it, and so the Hornets, wow, scored 18 points in that quarter. I'm sorry, that is, yeah, it is. That's right. Okay. Well, they scored more now.
Soft shot.
Brendan Foley with his first. And that's a three-pointer. It is now 47-9 with 7:37 left to go.
Oh.
Nate Mee was actually open for a second, but they couldn't get the ball to him.
Gotta bounce that pass.
Yep. TJ Guy with 16 points is leading the way today. Matty Bowen still just 7. I'd like to see him at least get the double figures. Now I'm getting greedy, I guess. Dylan Wen gets it back to Miliani, who takes the shot. And good.
Nice shot.
Fall away shot. Nice shot. 47-11. Canton finally gets into doubles. Guy.
Oh,
is
come on now.
slapped. He is hit on the way in. And let's see.
I don't know who they gave that
That
on.
was that's going to be on Wen. That's his second. It could have been on Miliani as well, because they were both really clobbering him. TJ misses the first.
There's a subtle little thing on this foul shot. You want his arm straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up.
Like that one. 48-11, Mansfield leads.
I have that as Mansfield's first made foul shot, Mark.
Oh, my goodness, I think you're correct. Wow.
And
That is, that's not, that's, well, see, there's something that Mike Vaughn can use to work on. Bowen.
Whoa! Whoa!
Bowen
Damn it!
Gets a lot of collision on that one.
Oh.
He goes down. He's up fast.
Check that wrist.
A gasp here, however, from the crowd. Definitely a gasp from the small but enthusiastic crowd that we have here. Obviously, there's limitations on how many people you can have in the gymnasium. Matty Bowen misses the first.
Damn it. That wrist is, that arm is, he's shaking that.
Yeah, it looks like his either wrist or elbow. Maybe he's looked like, he kind of looks like that when you have a little stinger there.
Yeah. He had to brace his body.
But he gets the second one. 49-11. That foul was given to Mirliani. So Canton has 6 team fouls. To 1 for the Hornets in the half. A reminder. Oh, sorry. We'll give you the reminder after TJ Guy pulls down this rebound. Hornet girls will be playing North Attleboro at 2 o'clock. Shot by Bowen is no good. Bowen fighting for the rebound. Finally, Canton comes away with it. Here comes Mirliani. I like this kid's name. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
TJ Guy on the steal.
Look at this. Look at this.
He has Mirliani. Oh,
nice
Mirliani
hands.
strips him. Good job. TJ was by him almost, but Mirliani got his hand in, and he has the ball and gives it to Giglio. The shot by Mirliani is no good. Guy with the rebound again. So here we come again. 5:55 left to go in this contest.
Oh, you had him, TJ.
Highland has the ball
And these
out top.
backdoor cuts. A little screen.
Guy thinks about the three. Now he takes the three. It's front rimmed. Highland gets the rebound. Back to Brendan Foley. He will control it.
Reverse that ball.
Highland.
Oh, great
Slapped
hands.
away. And Canton has the ball. Mirliani covers it and now brings it up. Nate Mai has it. Gives it off. And here's the shot by Steve Burbank is no good. And here comes Brendan Foley with the ball, and Brendan Foley is fouled on the right on the sideline. So, was it a foul? I'm trying to. If it was a foul, they're going to call an offensive. Maybe he stepped out on the line. I think that might be it.
Yeah.
I think he stepped out over in front of the scorer's table.
Must have been, Mark.
And that's why the Canton Bulldogs have the ball. Thought there was some contact, but.
Yeah, he snuck. I guess he avoided the contact by stepping out of bounds. Yep. Oh, Mishler's a little short.
Mishler tries to get the fall away, but doesn't go. Jack Colby with the rebound. TJ Guy brings the ball up. Now gives it off to Foley. Foley,
nice
the
try.
cut by Bowen was almost there, but not quite. But
You know, I was going to say, I wonder what the defensive coordinator of Michigan, if he happens to see this, what he thinks of his new D-end handling the point. But the guy who recruited TJ is no longer at Michigan, I don't believe. Just got fired.
Well, change is
Don Brown.
Change is sometimes good.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens because it's happened to a lot of athletes too. They get recruited and all of a sudden the coach is gone. The classic example was North Attleboro's Mike Babel, recruited by John Calipari, had to play for Bruiser Flint.
Yeah, right.
But did all right for himself of his 4 years, and he's got a nice career in basketball.
No question.
Matty Bowen with the jumper, no good.
Follow that, Matt. Oh.
Rebound by Julius Hicks. Gives it off to Max Schnock. To Connor Hunter. Underneath to Keefe. Back out to Mishler with a nice jumper. Mishler has 5 points in the game, well below his average. Welcome to Mansfield.
Yeah.
Matty Bowen gets it inside the Guy.
Uh-oh.
Guy, you know, he probably could have beaten everybody, but he gave it out to Jack Colby for the three, no good. Hicks gets the rebound for Canton. 3:19 left. 49-13 Mansfield. Here comes the drive. No good by Schnock. Rebound. Mansfield has it. C had it. Gives it off to Colby. Colby with the lay-in. 5 points for Jack Colby today.
Really
I love the
balanced
unselfishness, too. You know,
Yeah.
it's just, you look for the man with the better opportunity. You look for the good shot.
And the balanced scoring, Mark, is indicative of that. Oh, is another
Slapped
steal.
away by Brendan Foley. Foley has two people trailing him, and he scores. And a timeout.
Yeah, Mike wants to get his subs in here.
Now Foley has 7 points in the game, and you will see some new people, including Dana Johnson, number 11, who came up to the varsity in the last King Philip game.
I really like Dana Johnson as an athlete. He's a heck of an athlete.
So the last 2:35 will probably be their game. 53-13, 40-point difference. Mansfield in the lead. Mishler takes the jumper. No good. Rebound by Jack Lasbury Casey. Chris Hill out high. Gets it to Johnson. Now to Trevor Foley, who's going to penetrate, go in, and score.
Nice strong left
They score
hand.
against some pretty good defense there.
Another scorer for the Hornets.
And the chant goes up. He's a freshman. Mishler with the shot. Mishler with the three-pointer. So Mishler now has 8 points in the contest. 8 of 16 for the Canton Bulldogs. Guy gives it off to Johnson. Now back out. Going around the horn, the Hornets are. Hill up top. Hill makes the drive. Almost gets his own rebound. Goes out of bounds off him, though. And with 1:20 left, it will be 55-16 Hornets.
I love that take to the basket by Chris Hill.
Yep. Once he gets his legs under him, I'm sure that move will be accomplished very frequently.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Canton bringing the ball up. Max Schnock has the ball. Gives it off to Connor Hunter. Now underneath to Wen, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson coming up now for the Hornets. Looks, finds Sacchetti now in the corner to Trevor Foley. Cross-court pass. Lasbury Casey gets it back out. 16 seconds on the shot clock here. 46 in the game. Good ball movement by the Hornets. Lasbury Casey's three is no good. Rebound by Connor Hunter. 38 seconds left in the contest. So the Hornets will go to 3-0. Canton 3-2. This game not in a league race situation. Even though they're all friendly Hockomock League foes, this is not a Kelly Rex game. This is not a Davenport game. 28.4 seconds left, and the Hornets will bring it up. Johnson with the ball.
Oh, nice look.
Gets it into Trevor Foley, looking out, takes it back out. Lasbury Casey gives it to Johnson.
Shoot him up now. Come on.
Slaney. Trevor Foley with the three attempt off the rim. No good. Rebound by Wen. 4 seconds. 3, 2.
Take that.
And the last shot of the game is no good. And the Mansfield Hornets take care of business here at the Albertini Gym. They defeat the Canton Bulldogs 55-16 in this hastily scheduled
arranged
non-league
game.
contest. Tom, I think we saw the Hornets, even if a couple of aspects of the game may not have been quite, in regular, normal form, like the foul shooting, we probably won't be too happy about that over in the Hornet locker room.
A good coach finds the things you did wrong.
But still,
makes
just
a point of it.
All the execution of the defense, really good.
Yeah, it's relentless defense, in your face, switching everything. You know, I can't even imagine what the rebound statistics were in that game. I don't think Canton got an offensive rebound unless it was a long bounce. But total domination, Mark. And I got a feeling this is what it's going to look like pretty much during this entire season.
Well, DJ Guy was the leading scorer for the Hornets with 17. As I kind of review everything very quickly here. Only 8 points for Matty Bowen today, but you know what? He was so integral in everything. And this was an unselfish day. Not to say that he's ever selfish, but you know what I'm saying is that this was a day that you gave up the ball. You worked on a lot of things to make sure they'll work whenever you're facing a team that may be a little bit more of a challenge, like a Franklin or Milford or Taunton. Those teams are pretty good. So let's see the scoring in total here. Brendan Foley had 7. Trevor Foley had 2. TJ Guy 17. Jack Colby had 5. Dana Johnson didn't score. Matt Hyland had 4. Andrew Slaney didn't score. Anthony Sacchetti had 2. Matty Bowen had 8. Brian C. 5. And Chris Hill 7 points in his return to the Hornets. So, all righty. So for Tom Faria, good to have you back. For Maureen O'Neill, our excellent camera person, I'm Mark Farinella. Good afternoon, everybody.
Till next time, folks.